And Jackson.
Hey.
What's up, y'all? We back here, man. MMA SmokeOut with a special guest, man. This is first time ever. I mean, needs no introduction, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Man. It's Max Payne, baby. Let's go.
Hey.
Max Payne Griffin, but he's blessing us with his presence, his thoughts, his mind,
his knowledge.
And of course, our homie here, Killa MMA, is back. For those that know him from UFC Noche, but he's back, man. He's still alive, still going strong.
We brought it back. We brought it back on Noche. We were down and out. I mean, since that July card, it's been rough being a Mexican in the UFC. So that was a dope card.
Came back, yeah.
And you guys were there. You guys recapped it, but that was dope that you guys were there.
Yeah, we were there live for both of the Noche and the Mexican night before. Yeah.
Yep. Noche was hella cheap, so we had to get up in that thing. You feel me?
Yeah.
They're gonna make it cheap too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
they know what they're doing.
Yeah, until they move it to the Sphere. That's what Dana was talking about. Man, they move it to the Sphere. That'd be lit though. That'd be definitely lit. So I would be in there. But yeah, we're out here. We're about to tackle this crazy card, UFC 294, man. A lot of things have changed in Abu Dhabi. But for those that have returned with us, it's time for y'all to smoke up, light up, do whatever you got to do, get your mind right. And let's talk some MMA, man, some UFC. Let me share this here with y'all. First up on the fight, our intern Chang was struggling today. He had a rough night last night, so he's the guy behind the scenes. God damn it, Chang. All right. Yeah, first up here, man, we got Nathaniel Wood going against Muhammad Naimov. Man, what do y'all this? I'm gonna let Max go first, man. You got to go first. You probably know more than all of us, so
I'll go first. I don't know really much about Muhammad Naimov at all. I know Nathaniel Wood. I know my teammate Andre Feely. Lost a close fight. Back in England. Something you won. How these splits are. But he's good. He beat Andre Feely. He's good. I got Nathaniel Wood. I think he's a minus 300 or something like that.
Yeah, big favorite, man. Nathaniel Wood minus 300.
Other dude looks beastie though.
Yeah, man. It looks like he was minus 330 now, minus 300. So I mean, there's some action the other way, man. Kind of, I feel like there's a slight home field advantage, kind of, with him being on that side of the hemisphere. But yeah, I don't know too much about Naimov, to be honest with you guys. But he did have a great fight against Jamie Malarkey.
Yeah,
Malarkey's a scrapper, but he's been known to, get into firefights and then come out asleep. So it's going to be a little rough. Nathaniel Wood is, to me, when I see him, technical. He's bouncing back too. When he went up in weight, that up one weight class, it's really helped him, I actually think. So,
for sure.
And, him beating Feely, like you said, is a big deal. That's a great win.
Yeah, and before that, he had beat Air Jordan, so that's like another, that's a solid win.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way that's aging right now.
Mm-hmm. Well, outside the fighter, like getting played by judges, Max knows about that. Like Feely gets played often.
Yeah, Feely gets played a lot, bro.
He gets played a lot.
Like I don't know, like what they do.
He doesn't get any nods.
I think they're just hating because he comes out to Mac Dre. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is this dude? It looks like Jamie Malarkey's 155, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this
Malarkey's good
down.
though. Malarkey's good.
Solid. He just gets in firefights, and usually his chin just like it gets put out.
But no, it looks like this guy's coming down to 145.
Oh my God! This fight going on 145.
Yeah. So because Woods is 145, and it says this is a 145-pound fight, and his last fight was at 155. So yeah, I don't need to go into anything else or make anything up about this guy. I'm going with Woods.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, first time dropping another 10 pounds. That's like me fighting at 160. You know what I mean? To me, that's way different.
That'd be perfect for like 165 for you. Huh? That's like a dream weight class.
Cutting's weight. I don't care what weight. You know what I mean?
100%.
170s. I mean, it's tough. It's what it is. I do it well, but it's not easy.
Yeah, I couldn't wait.
Definitely not easy.
You're literally killing yourself.
That's the common thread I always hear from all fighters or even anyone in combat sports, wrestling. Like when you got to cut weight is never fun. Never fun.
And then the way that
it's the bet.
No,
Even
yeah.
if it goes good, even if everything's perfect, and it's still not fun, you know?
Yeah, and hell yeah, and then like MMA guys be dropping like crazy weight, at least like 10 or 30 pounds sometimes. Like boxers complain about dropping 4 or 5. So I just showed you.
Yo, when you see y'all like a burrito laying on the ground like a burrito, it's like I can't imagine how just hot the heat. It's trapped in, and you're like, damn. Someone give me an ice cube.
Imagine like being hella overheated, but then not being able to drink water. You know, like you're dry for like, you know, most of that day.
Yeah.
What's the first thing you drink after you get you made weight and you got to get hydrate? What's the first thing you're?
UFC, the guys, the guys with the PI, and the nutrition team, they know what's going on with us all week, how much we weigh in at, what we weighed week before, and then they know every day what we are. Then they tailor our food and our meals per how many pounds we have. If it's more carbs, more fats, more meat, more. It depends, and we get to kind of choose what category. Do we want meat? Do we want chicken? Do we want fish? Do we want eggs? You know what I mean? They give us choices. Then we just eat it up. They even give us these little snacks that are fucking smacking. Smacking like cheesecake, fucking creme brulee, little shits. Like, I shouldn't be eating this. Like, and they said, no, it's fucking protein powder mixed with, they make all these fancy ass concoctions.
That's dope. Do you find it being easier now than you were before the PI was around and all this stuff?
Yeah. I mean, before I used to cut weight with like tuna out the can and raw spinach. That shit hella works. If anyone wants to lose weight fast,
that's the diet.
Tuna out the can.
Out the can. Something about that metal, like just it makes your body lose weight, bro. Yeah, I'm not talking about saucing it up or none of that. I'm talking out the can, not good. Sell it out the bag.
But yeah, man. It looks like we all got Nathaniel Wood here. Right? Anyone object? Anyone got their own thoughts on that? I mean, it could be competitive, man. The guy looks like he could have some firepower, but Nathaniel Wood, I think, just overall better fighter. Seems like. I'm excited about this next one, actually, man. I'm surprised it's this low on the card. But Javid Basharat against Victor Henry, man, this is a interesting fight. Javid is a big favorite, I believe. It's about like a minus 400. What does it got here? Yeah, minus about 410. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, but yeah, I anyone want to go first on this? Because I already know I like Javid.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, man.
Yeah. You guys bring up the brothers a lot on this show, so I know
they be fighting a lot.
Favorites, they do. Well, they do, and they're awesome to watch. They're fun fighters. Is he the one? Because one of them had a hard fight last time.
Who beat my homie Alan Bagosa? He fought one of them and lost a close fight in contender.
Oh, it was the older brother or the what's his name? Javid and the other one.
The snow leopard.
Fareed, or I don't know. Maybe Fareed. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, it is Fareed. There it is. I'm about to look it up for y'all. But yeah, go ahead. Continue.
Let's see if they're the real deal. Like they've been. I would like to see two brothers keep just going up like this. We've never seen that in the UFC. And I love storyline coming from WWF back in the day. It's just like
almost remember like Cole Miller and his brother. They used to try to go ham. And then you had the Miller brothers too, Jim Miller and
this is the brother for those watching along. This is Fareed, 11-0. Yeah, and he's the one that fought Alan Bagoso, like you were saying.
Yeah.
So and he beat Damon Blackshear, man.
His last fight, that was a tough fight. Because it looked sketchy the first minute.
That was a close fight.
But yeah, man. I mean, it's hard to go against these guys. But Victor Henry, man, he's a real fighter as well, man.
He got a catalog for sure. 23 and 6.
That's a lot of fights. That's a lot of fights.
23 and 6.
Yeah, he's good. He's good, but I mean, you figure they're setting up Javid Basharat to win this.
Yeah, it's the perfect to see the measuring stick. Like, yo, this is what's next.
To get my guy that he'll look good against is kind of how I'm looking at it.
Yo,
but
they know what they're doing, UFC. They know what they're doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hell
Yeah,
yeah,
with the-
hell yeah.
Hell
Shaking my
yeah.
head.
But next up here we got
For the record, he
Ashul
had some
Jabir.
good wins. He had good wins.
Who, Victor Henry? Oh, yeah. I mean, we can talk
Yeah.
about it. Victor Henry,
No,
I
just-
mean, he's no
It's
slouch.
all good. We get to the next fight.
Not really, but he's got a good catalog.
Yeah. Well, you don't remember, was he the one that, oh, right, the one that shocked me, Ryan Barcelos, at Nagano and Gain? I was there on my birthday.
Gravely's pretty good too.
And Gravely's really good. So that's pretty crazy. So this is going to be, I think the odds are a little wide for me, but I do think Fareed pulls it out. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be
Go for the O. I'll probably go over.
I do think he's meaner though. I think that Victor Henry dude's meaner though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be a decision. I think it's gonna be a decision. I don't think anyone's gonna be able to knock him out. Maybe Basharat might get knocked out, and that's the only way he loses, type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that.
Walk into something.
I feel like they're good. I just feel like they're like kind of too nice. Like, I don't know. We'll see.
You gotta be mean in the sport. You know that. You gotta be a dog.
I don't know.
All right, we got Ashul Jabir. I think he's like the only Indian fighter on the UFC roster right now against Mike Breeden. Man, undefeated, King of Lions.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't know too much about him either, man. But he's a huge favorite going into this, man. Minus 440, 450 looks like. I don't know if our odds are right here, but
who's the guy he's fighting though?
Mike Breeden. He's on a 4-fight losing streak. He just got TKO'd by Terrence McKinney in August.
Oh, he just got knocked out.
Yeah, we're in round one.
Yeah,
but he's fighting some real fighters,
Introducing the Indian guy, That's the red carpet. That's the red carpet.
Yeah.
That's the red carpet law. You know what I mean?
Nah, yeah, it's the setup to try to get this bigger in India because there's not really that many Indian fighters to keep it.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Exactly.
Like
so, they need to grow that sport in there. They got hella people.
Yeah, it's set up for him. It's set up for him. He just got to execute. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you look, it's funny because there's no. You know how when these guys come into the UFC, they usually have like they're ranked a certain number out of like West Virginia's MMA.
Yeah.
This guy is ranked number 137 lightweight in the world. So, and then he's fighting a guy 230. I know rankings don't mean, they don't mean shit most of the time, but that guy's ranked pretty high for only 7 fights. So, somebody knows something. Somebody knows something. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, you are right.
And then he slept somebody his last fight too. So yeah.
How's he winning?
He's winning by knockout. This is his second fight in the UFC, so it's not his first. It's not a debut.
Oh, okay.
And he finished his last one in the second round. 3 minutes 45 seconds in.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen him fight before.
He's big for the weight class though. 6 feet tall, 155. Shit.
Yeah, I'm going with the setup fight as well. It's hard to go against it.
The red carpet.
It's his fight to lose.
He's got a pattern right now. He goes. If you look at his last 5 fights, it's decision, finish, decision, finish. So patterns, it could be a decision. He had a split decision. His last after that, before the knockout was a split decision. So
yeah, on the road to UFC. My only concern is the competition level that he's had in India in the Indian fight leagues. When they're starting out, just like France was.
Oh, they were terrible.
You kind of got to develop that. Yeah, exactly.
Terrible. That was the worst shit ever.
So
I had some homies that used to fight for that, and there are some people there who were just weak.
Yeah. So maybe. They came from the Gandhi style. Now they got to get a little more aggressive.
Yeah, money just got knocked out in August. That was like a month or 2 ago. So it's like, man.
No, he's on a 4-fight losing streak. So shit, he got to do something too. So you never know. But yeah, we got next.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one, man. This is gonna be a banger. This is gonna be Muhammad Yahya versus Trevor Peek. The comeback fight, in my opinion.
Doom, bro.
Yeah. So they got this fight at a pick'ems. So they're saying, it's gonna be some competition because Trevor Peek did gas out in his last fight, but Muhammad Yahya, has a home field advantage, man. He's from the local area. I mean, I don't think he's gonna be a slouch too, but UAE Warriors, like you said, I don't think the level of competition is gonna be the same as the people in the U.S. and in my opinion, the fight league scene here is better.
Mm-hmm.
So that plays a big role too. And this is like Trevor Peek's chance, man. He was actually hyped up.
It was
in his debut because he's a fan favorite. You know what I'm saying? Like he's talented. He's a power puncher. He's down to scrap. So people love that.
He's a
zombie
artist.
So
who did he lose?
But he did lose.
The Chepe Mariscal, the guy who I forgot who he just beat, but they actually shine light on Chepe, who's actually like a vet in the game. He's fought everybody.
Yeah.
And then that showed the style to beat Trevor Peek. If you're like light on your feet, you know what I'm saying? Because he's like a zombie fighter. He's just coming straight towards you. And that's why Chepe was like kind of clipping him in that fight. And I remember I was hot because I was going the hype with Trevor Peek, and then this dude just came out of nowhere and yoked him. I was like, damn. So
we should have known.
Me too.
I can't
I don't
trust
think
anybody.
fight IQ is high.
Well, he's like an early Matt Brown type of fighter. You know what I'm saying? Just like straight coming at you, like. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's all about this, Muhammad Yahya. If he got a better IQ than him, maybe he could get this one out of here. He said some pick'ems too, right? So
yeah, this is about pick'ems fight, and the money's been coming on Peak, man. So I agree with it. So I'm going Peak here. I like it. Yeah, I'm taking another shot.
That close. That's cheap.
I'm gonna give him another chance.
The way he fought in his last fight, he was one of those guys when you see him get clipped, you're like, this guy's getting knocked out. And then he did get knocked out, and he's throwing punches like sideways. And I would like to see this experiment.
This is Yaya's UFC debut too, right? Or what?
Muhammad Yahya. Yeah, this is debut from UAE.
Let's ask.
He's in Bellator too.
Max, what was was that real? The UFC, like that first fight, like was that? Did you feel?
Oh yeah, but I fought on Connor or Nate Diaz too. Hey. So it was bananas.
Oh, so the whole thing.
It wasn't at the apex. You know what I mean? It was.
Yeah. All your pay-per-views are like those big headline cards, so it's always like hectic. I bet.
Yeah, but the first one was trippy. The Connor one was like a whole nother thing. But I mean, for some people, the moment's big. Some people it's not. But it depends who they fight too. A lot of these guys are fighting fucking scrubs on their entry fight usually.
Nah, real shit.
Yep.
Man, they're bringing in another banger for us right here, man. This is gonna be a nice fight too. Bruno Silva, 23-9 here, 34 years old. 6 feet, man. He's been fighting, but he's on a slight losing streak, man. He lost to Brandon Allen. He only beat Brad Tavares.
Yeah, Brandon Allen's on. That's not a bad loss if you look at it right now. What he's been doing, you know what I'm saying?
He's a beast.
Well, that was his last fight too. Yeah, so yeah.
Mm-hmm. How long ago was that?
That was in June. That was in June 24th.
Okay, and it was a submission. All right. For some reason I thought he got knocked out.
And look, he got a
guys fight back to back, man. It's not good, man.
He got an L to Mearshart, GM3 though.
Hey, GM3. I'm a big GM3 guy, bro.
He didn't get slept by Pereira, so Bruno Silva's in this. He's live, you know what I'm saying? He's always in there.
Yeah, dude. He really went to the distance with Alex Pereira, man. That's no joke. You know, so I think he if he could stay in there, he might really do something here. Just look at the odds here. Other dudes are big favorite.
Yeah,
minus 220, 200. Yeah, about minus 200 here.
Well,
Bruno's good though. Bruno's scary. He'll knock you out.
He's live for sure. Like, yeah, he's
actually more well-rounded than people think. Give him credit for it. He got a grappling game too, and he got a BJJ too.
Hey,
so it's not just him. He's not one-dimensional.
Hey, but he's going against Mago Medov though, and Abu Dhabi. I don't know. This might be some cheating shit. You know how
this guy's from Moscow. I don't know.
Yeah. This is an interesting picture. I got to show you guys because I like his Tapology picture a lot. He's undefeated though. I mean, the bullet, bro. He looked like the male Valentina Shevchenko type vibe going on here.
He on his blood sport right there, boy.
Yeah. You got ropes around his head and shit. Like he's going hard.
Old school.
16 fight win streak. 29 years old, man. Maybe the UFC knows something too. They're on to trying to push some more talent from around the globe here. But it's a tough task for a debut.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I think this is his debut against a solid, like we say. He went the distance with Pereira. Like, yeah, I'm going with.
Damn, look at that last fight when he won in 8 seconds by a knee.
against Kush though. Who's that? You feel me?
Yeah, true.
Again, Kushal,
True.
a 7-6 fighter.
Hey.
In TFC league, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so yeah, I'll be.
Kushal, here's your boy Kushal, bro.
All right,
You need to know.
right, 7-10. All right, I apologize. My bad.
He got the backwards hiding in the back.
Man, I'm not going with the Russian anymore. I'm back in Brazil, so.
Yeah, no, I think it's kind of disrespectful odds. I mean, I'm gonna probably look at the dog here at a small price, at a kind of like a plus 2 something.
Look, that one guy's 27 and 21 that he knocked out in the first round. Oh,
but
yeah,
at the same time, as far as like the setup fight, is this one of those setup fights too? That's also my other thinking is like UFC. You know, they're trying to push some certain talent.
It should be.
It could be. But you don't know. It's like, are they just throwing spaghetti at the wall to see which one sticks? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not all the spaghetti's gonna stick.
Yeah, because Bruno is a solid fighter. Like, look at his. I mean, look at his last win is against Brad Tavares. You know, that's Brad is like as durable as they come. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The resume, definitely speaks for itself as far as like the talent and the people he's faced, and anyone that's like not top tier, pretty much. He's beating the mid tier guys that
look,
are
and he's not getting slept.
Division, so
he's not getting slept like how this dude's sleeping people. These 7 and 10 guys. He's not getting knocked out. He's getting choked out by like world class, jiu-jitsu guys. So
yeah, that makes it different for sure.
Yeah, I'm riding with Silva, man, for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, I got Silva.
And what do you think about? I think this might be inside the distance type of thing. I mean, we're talking about the fights real early, so we don't know. But but yeah, I think these guys are going to finish each other, one or the other. I think they're about to be a banger.
For sure.
Yeah. And then next we got here. I mean, no disrespect to these guys or these ladies. I'm going to watch the fight, but I don't know how they're this high up in the card, so I'm not sure about the order. But Jinyu Free against Victoria Dudakova. Man, Dudakova is another young talent from Contender Series. I believe that Dana White was pushing here. She won a contract, I believe, and if you remember her debut, she won, but it was because of that elbow situation against Estela Nunes, the nasty one, where Estela Nunes was like pinning her arm down to catch herself when she was falling, and that shit just like popped out and she screamed. It snapped completely. Dana White even put the X-rays on his IG.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was nasty. But yeah, I think this is a setup fight. Jinyu Frey, man. I mean, she's real fit. Been around for a little while now, but she's on a big fight losing streak against kind of the younger talent that they're kind of pushing. Elise Reed, Holly Viana, which are, to be honest, kind of middle of the pack. So
and then her last win is against Ashley Yoder, so that's like, I don't know, it's kind of sketch too, for sure.
Yeah.
We're rocking with the Snow Bunny.
Mm-hmm.
The Snow Bunny. And
hey, that's
from Russia.
More spaghetti. She's from Russia, so it's 2 back-to-back Russians fighting.
Yeah, they're trying to hype that crowd up.
Yeah,
makes sense. And then, I mean, she needs another shot anyway. The last fight was just not really a fight. She didn't really do anything. She just won by finish because of that broken arm. So,
hey, like Max said earlier, this is just like another, like they're rolling in the red carpet. It's all about, it's on you what to do with it.
And she's a big favorite, minus 360. So that's a greasy move right there.
Yeah,
I'm going with her as well. Sorry, Jen. This is like
Bellator.
What is
-1,000, not minus.
Yeah, minus 2,000.
What is going on? Like, is this boxing?
Minus 2,500. Like, god damn.
Like, why do you even make these? Like, who does that? Here's another one. I'm excited. Cedricus Dumas, man.
Yes,
is he
coming off an L, right? Or no, he won his last fight, right? Yeah, he won his last
fight.
Yeah, he won his last fight. He lost his debut. So Cedricus Dumas, man, for those, is he kind of the villain right now? A lot of people paint him out to be this bad guy.
He looked like a Chirac stepper right now.
I can't wait to see this fight.
The asshole, a shit talker for sure.
Look who he's fighting. Like the UFC's like
a whole bunch of setups this card. A lot of red carpets out for all the
quit. That Brundage quit. That was so weird.
Brundage is sketchy, especially like after his last fight. Like, yeah.
Remember, he didn't even throw a punch and shit. It was like weird.
Yeah, he's weird. His last fight, he got elbowed, and he's like, "Fuck it, I can't continue." And then he won in the first round by DQ. So
I won on that.
So did I.
Yeah, shout out DQs, baby.
I'm over here, juice.
Abu Izatar. This is the Prince, right? Is this the Prince guy or what?
Mm-hmm.
He's like a
Abu
and he's huge.
Here's your man's right here, Captain Morocco.
Yeah. Is this him?
Yeah, he looking good. Pause on this, but 14-3. Hey, but he's not a new guy. I feel like. I mean, he's later in his career, right? And he's been around for a little minute as far as the World Series of fighting.
In 2 years, though, right?
Mm-hmm. And lost his last fight against Marc-Andre Barrios, or however you say his last name.
He's good, bro. Released? Is this the guy that got released for like
the one that was like sneaking potatoes
or
some kind of
No, that's not him.
Okay.
Okay, so this isn't the Prince then. The Prince was the guy who was sneaking in potatoes, right? Or am I what?
Potatoes?
I think
that's what they said, that he snuck in, like he wanted some certain type of potatoes, but since it was like, highest security, they couldn't do nothing. They snuck it in for him.
Wait, he did all that for potatoes?
That might have been Ottoman Azatir.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, see, this is Abu Azatir. Yeah, I'm like,
Are they brothers?
My bad. This guy's only weakness that I've seen is his cardio. When he gets tired, he's huffing and puffing. He's shooting for the single, like he just keeps shooting and shooting and shooting. Yeah. So that I don't know. I think he's gonna win.
2 years of sketch though. I'm gonna rock with the Chirac Stepper for this one.
Mm-hmm. You're taking the shot with Abu. Suzuki Dumas is like a -170 favorite, man.
Captain Morocco.
Yeah, I'm going with Dumas.
Another setup fight. I'm going with Dumas as well.
Dumas.
I think it's just another big setup for him. He kind of lost us that first one against Josh Frem, but he kind of recovered since then. And Brundage was a good setup fight for him as well, obviously. Yeah. And this might be another one, bro. But of course, puncher's chance.
It's still he's like still learning. I feel like he's still green doing it, and it's still like young. He's getting lucky with his power and just being able to like get up. He kind of reminds me of like a smaller Derek Lewis. Like he's got power and he just knows how to like get you off and just get right up.
Yeah. The reason I'm rocking with him though is just because the other guy hasn't fought in like 2 years, so I'm kind of like red flag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless
taking a lot of years off. I feel like that does play a role. If you're not active, it's a little tougher when you get to these certain levels of fighting, right?
And then it's gonna be in Abu Dhabi in like front of his quote unquote like his people, kind of like it's gonna be like everybody's repping like Muslims and stuff like that. So might be a lot of pressure after 2 years.
Or maybe love and prayer, together we can just power and compel him, bro. But but I think the setup, we have to say, because that's why I feel like this card is that's why the odds are certain ways. That's why like it's like a lot of setup fights for the next,
It was just like the Noche. Noche was freaking the Mexican hat dance to them.
Nah, because like Davey said earlier, they was down bad the last couple of UFC, so they had to give him one.
They had that one clean KO. They had that one clean KO early in those prelims, and then it was a wrap. And
when Moreno lost at first, they had to give the Mexicans something back. The Latinos back a whole card, man.
Oh man,
me and Nesto was there. Me and Nestro was there, man. I was in the restroom, man. It was only Asian dude in there, and it was only Mexicans down bad in there.
This older Mexican dude next to us, he was like, "Bullshit, man, bullshit." He was high. I was cracking up. So I was high too because I fucking fucked my whole parlay. I was like, God damn it! But it was like I could see it going both ways because like he did do hella damage. But what's the next one we got?
Okay, we got an OG legend here, Tim Elliott.
Oh,
shout out to Tim. He's out here making another fight all the way in Abu Dhabi, going against
Savage.
Muhammad Mokaev. Another roll it out.
Yeah,
undefeated Mokaev, man.
Yeah,
who's who?
This is Mokaev's a beast, but he coming off an injury, right? He hurt his knee or something like that in his last fight.
Yeah, he was a beast for not tapping out on that. His knee. He fought against Jafel Theo. And they got to the ground. He was in a knee bar for a second, and he didn't tap out. He ended up coming out rear naked.
Yep. But this is like to see where he's at. But this is a big Tim Elliott ain't no joke, and especially Tim Elliott's kind of on a resurgence right now. I want to say.
Oh, he's mad. He's mad.
Yeah, he's mad from the drama.
Woo.
That's why I started supporting him extra hard on that because like he got did hella dirty. So fuck everyone that did him hella dirty.
With his best friend. His best friend or something like that, right?
Yeah, exactly. The whole time.
He officiated their wedding, and then he hooked up with her that night. Like, that's grimy.
Yeah.
These hoes ain't loyal.
But yeah, Tim Elliott's a big underdog plus 350 against Mokaev. I mean, you know, they're going to hype up the young talent. Mokaev is always a huge favorite every time they set him up with anyone. He's probably going to win, but I'm cheering for Tim. So I'll be out there cheering for Tim.
Tim is live for sure.
He's live, bro. I feel like it's a little disrespectful in the odds. They're not giving him the credit that he's live. He's a dog. He's not easily finished. And he's pretty well-rounded too, man. You know?
What is he at?
Plus 350.
Oh, that's a big dog.
Yeah, it's a big dog.
I mean, rightfully so though. Too, is a new blood, and this guy been finishing people. Like, I could see, like tapping Tim or something like that. Or I could see it going all 3 rounds, but
yeah,
I don't know. Yeah,
Prediction wise, yeah, I see it. You know, Mokaev probably rear naked, something like that. But I'm cheering for you, Tim.
Yep.
What else? All right, what else we got here? Okay, now we're getting down the main cards here.
Main cards
Aliskerov against Warley Alves. This was a short notice fight, like, right?
Yeah, Warley's filling in, right?
Yeah, right here. It was supposed to be Imamov in this spot. That would have been a banger. But unfortunately Imamov withdrew. So now we got this. They got someone still filled in, so we got a fight going. And Warley Alves, he's been around.
Yeah, he's
he beat Colby Covington.
Damn.
4-6. OG here. He's on a little fight losing streak, but he's beaten some of the great names, man. Like you said, Colby Covington.
Laziz is good. Yeah, Manur Laziz.
Alonzo Bond. Yeah, so I mean, he's only lost to the big names. He lost to James Cross.
Hey.
Okay. He's like Voldemort's name. Am I not supposed to say that name?
Man, it sucks.
Man.
No,
but yeah, man. What do you think here? Who wants to take this?
It's short notice, so who's he fighting?
He's fighting against Islam Ikarov right here. Let me show you his little picture. 14-1. He's one of those classic, Russian beasts.
What's his last fight?
In his last fight right here, he knocked out Phil Hawes, Mario Souza in his UFC in Contender Series and the UFC.
I got him.
Yeah, for sure.
he's probably gonna win. I think it's served up because I think Warley's gonna start fighting short notice, and his fight. He's gonna go in there and bang.
And he's up a class.
Yeah, because he's in 170 and this is at 185.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yep. Yeah. And he's gonna have to travel a little further too and get there. Short notice, not prepared. It's a little tough, man. So he is a big dog plus 325.
Yeah,
he's got a reach advantage. He's a little taller. Russia again.
Yeah, so it should be a layup.
But it might be worth a sprinkle, like
Warley.
Finish for Warley.
Submission.
Yeah, because they're gonna go in there and he's probably gonna keep throwing. I think that's what Warley's gonna have to do.
It's just if he doesn't.
Yeah, and also the thing is him going at 185 is different.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, but now we got a banger coming up. Got
your boy Saeed.
Oh, okay. Next
we got a few more. No, Saeed Nurmagomedov here. I think coming off the loss 17-30. What you laughing at, bro?
You like his picture?
Bro, man.
Did
you get to pick your Tapology picture? Did they hit you up like, hey, can we do this? Damn.
It's just up there.
Pick whatever.
Do you even know what picture you have up there? Like,
no.
Man.
Not right now.
You're like, bro, up there.
I mean, if I see it, I'll be like, oh yeah, but I don't right this second. I don't remember what it is.
But yeah, who's he? What's his last name?
Yeah, Nurmagomedov here is minus 200 against his opponent. We got Muin Garifov. I don't know if I'm really saying it right, but yeah, man.
Coming off of L to Jonathan Martinez.
They're dragging. Jonathan Martinez was his last loss, but that was actually like an upset. But Martinez is a good fighter, man. And,
Martinez is good, man. He's fighting. What's his name next week? He's fighting
this weekend. Giannis.
Yeah,
Adrian Giannis. That's a banger fight.
Yeah, that's gonna be a hell of a fight.
Yeah. But I think he's going to try to bounce back here. His only other loss was against Raoni Barcelos. But everyone else, he's done his job. I mean, Douglas Silva Andrade, I mean, he's a little older, but he's a solid fighter and always down to scrap, and that's a pretty decent win. And against Krakhmanov as well, man. He finished him. So these are some decent fights. It might be a good bounce back. Gafarov, 18-5. Still young, but also on a one fight lose streak against John Castaneda here by decision. So, I mean, what y'all want? His last one was his debut, though. You know. So, what do you guys think about this?
I think Nurmagomedov. I think they like him. You know.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with.
I think they want him to win. You know.
He slipped up. He slipped against Jonathan Martinez, but I think this is
that was cool.
to bounce back.
Yeah, that fight could have went to other dude. You know what I mean? So it was close.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is a good bounce back spot. I feel like a lot of these fights, I hate to say it again, but they're just rolling it out, you know, the red carpet for them and just setting them up for like, this is your time, young man. This is your time.
So I mean,
up to them though. It's a fight at the end of the day. So
because also in Abu Dhabi too, so it's just like, you know, it's for home crowd. Let's get as many wins as you can for them. But shit.
Sure.
But the next one's coming up. The next one's about to be badass. So is this the Johnny Walker one yet, or what?
Yeah, this one is. Yeah, this one's gonna be a good one. It could be a funny one too, because you know Johnny Walker, he's kind of goofy with it. But Magomed Ankalaev,
Abraham Lincoln.
Let's go, the vampire hunter, bro. 18-1-1. Let's go. He's real, man. I think he's hungry still. He's still waiting for his title shot. He felt like he got robbed.
Pissed off, bro. Yeah, he coming
should
off
be champion.
Played, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he should be the champ.
He's the number one ranked light heavyweight. Is that what that said?
Well, because you got to remember he fought Jan for the belt, but then it was a draw, and the fight was so ass. Dana White in the crowd was like, "Yeah, hey Jamal Hill, you're gonna fight Glover instead of these two guys." You know what I'm saying?
I got Johnny Walker, man.
Johnny
Walker.
He's gonna come.
I think he's gonna sleep him, just being fast. I like what Johnny Walker's been doing lately. He's like changed it up, and he's fighting smart.
It's because he got Connor's coach, the SBG guys in Ireland. That's where he's been training at. So they've been stepping up, you know, trying to his IQ.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny Walker, he definitely bounced back from you know, his losing streak, but the people that he's fought are all legit names, legit fighters. Like his resume, he's kind of built that experience, and he's kind of trying to have a resurgence and, you know, have his little second run, because he was kind of like a prospect when he first came in, you know, because he was like just
it was like raw talent.
I fought in his debut. I fought that was in Brazil. I was with him. I was in versus Thiago Alves.
Hey.
He fought Justin Ledet and knocked him out with like one punch.
Yeah.
I
remember.
Is that where he hurt himself? Or no, that was the second fight where he hurt himself, right? Where he did the worm and shit? Or did that?
No, this was like way before that. This was his debut.
Yeah.
How long?
That's hella funny that you said that. That's what when he did the dead fish celebration.
Yeah.
Which fight was that where he like
that was his second fight against Misa Serkinov right after the dead fight. Yeah, see that was because he was so hyped up because his like length, because he's so fucking tall. You know what I'm saying? So like they were hyping him up like maybe he could go against John Jones, and then he fucking did the dead fish thing and broke his shoulder or whatever he did, and then he was gone for hella long, and then he started taking L's.
Yeah, but now he's getting his shit together. He's training different, smarter. I've been seeing the improvement, man.
Yeah. I think Ankalaev needs to get it to the floor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't think it's gonna be easy as he thinks, and I don't think that dude is a slouch on the ground like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah.
So I got Johnny Walker, man.
Yeah,
I
think he could spark his shit with some
he could
crazy punch or something. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. That would be like I feel like that's his way to win.
Or off his back. Because Walker's one of those rare big guys that has like a lot of dexterity in his legs and the way he knows how to roll and do jiu-jitsu. So
he's a good grappler. He just doesn't do, you know what I mean? So Ankalaev's going to try to wrestle him. He should. And not let him do anything. But it's kind of hard to do that against someone that's that good at doing that. You know what I mean?
Like, Johnny Walker's like what, 6'5", 6'7"?
He's tall, man. So he's going to be
6'6".
Yeah. The list was 6'6", so he's a beast physically. That's why they thought like this is the next it guy, man. This is it. And I was actually hyped on him too, and then he took that losing streak.
He's hella funny though. He always sings. He was hella singing on the bus and shit. Like,
hey,
he's a
Brazilian
fool.
culture.
Yeah, that's dope.
I'm rocking with the Abe Lincoln by decision.
My decision. Yeah, I'm gonna. I think this is what's his name's fight, Ankalaeva's fight to lose. So he should be winning. It's in his area, but yeah, don't sleep on Johnny Walker, man. He might be live because he's on a resurgence here, man. He's on his way back up on that projection.
I'm with Max.
Johnny Walker too.
I'm with Max on this. I think we might see something special. I think that this is a big card. With the fights being changed, I think it's going to have extra motivation for some of these guys, and I could see Walker finishing them with something like, oh shit. But then it's like, you're surprised, but then like, yep, I knew we could do that. So yeah, I think I'm going to be rocking with Walker on this one. So
okay, if Walker wins though, I could see it being something spectacular, something dope. Not just like a regular decision, grinded out when it's like things that do something, make it.
Yeah, he won't win by
decision.
He won't win by decision. He'll win by the finish.
Mm-hmm. He'll have to probably. He'll probably have to win by finish, though.
Man, getting into the co-main events that were saved, man, this is crazy. Khamzat Chimaev against Kamaru Usman, bro, the savior, last minute, saving the fight.
Let's speak on it. Literally this week, we kind of called it. Like we seen Paulo was posting his elbow, and that shit looked nasty. Like, bro, this fool got to fight. He's for sure not fighting. And literally, he said he can't fight because they found like staph in his elbow and stuff like that. So they had to scratch that. But what a replacement. The former welterweight champion Kamaru Usman stepping up to 185. That's the only thing that's sketching me about this fight. Short notice and like 185. And it's like super short notice. He's doing like what Masvidal damn near did for him, like the first Abu Dhabi fight.
Yeah, I heard he used to wrestle at 185 though.
Nah, he's up there. That fool's big dude. Like even to cut to 170 is like surprising.
But in college, he wrestled at 185.
He was talking about moving up to 85 to challenge Asanya. So it didn't surprise me like that. It surprised me who they picked, but I'm kind of more hyped for this fight than the Costa fight. Like Costa's like whatever. I have personal issues with Costa, but yeah, I'm not rooting.
The juice.
Yeah, I'm not rooting for. I'm not rooting for old cum shot over here. I'm pulling for Usman. I hope Usman comes back because.
Yeah, I don't really fuck with.
How do you feel, Max? Like this guy was the champion of your division for a minute, and it's like.
I like him. I just feel like he's just not the same. He's not the same from getting knocked out like that. But
yeah. It was that. Well, also Leon too has stepped it up like leaps and bounds as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel like also, like you said with Usman, like the last couple fights, the motivation, if it's been there, he got hella big. Like he's like super big, like in Nigeria now, like all like the Afro beats artists be fucking with him. He was in Black Panther too, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that hunger wasn't there, and then he had to pay like the ultimate price, you know what I'm saying? The way he got flatlined was crazy. And then the next fight was close, but he just couldn't get nothing off, and Leon was just so good, you know what I mean? But now, like I feel like he's been wanting the hunger too. He's been calling out for Khamzat too. They just couldn't get the details right. And like the only thing is short notice. How do you feel about like what's the shortest you've ever taken a fight, Max?
Oh man, maybe like 3 weeks. But I mean, they've offered me fights on like 8 days, 7 days. I'm like, yeah. From your perspective, like the biggest fight ever. They offered me Killa in Miami, and that was 6 days.
Damn, 6 days.
And they offered me. Who they just offered me?
Someone in China.
Ponzinibbio. No. No Noche. But that was 9 days. And
that would have been lit.
Yeah, they're giving real fighters like some real ass fights.
I don't need time. Like, unless it's like someone.
But what about if they
someone title contention? Yeah, but anything other than that.
What about if they let the cheddar go? Because that's what I'm saying.
But they don't, you know what I
mean? I feel like for this one, they like had to, you know what I'm saying? For like these next 2 fights that we're going to talk about. I mean, we're talking about this one and then the main event. I feel like they had to break the bank for Usman and Volk to save the card.
You could probably look it up, but Probably not much as you think.
Shit. I mean, I get that too. I already know how it is. They be stingy with the. But hell yeah, but I feel like I'm with Hype Killa over here, man. I'm juiced for this fight right here. This is like this is gonna be crazy. Like the thing is, like Khamzat, he has all the hype in the world. He barely fights though. His last fight was against Kevin Holland. Was supposed to be against Nate Diaz. Kevin Holland's his ground game is now nearly the way of Usman's, right? And then and I feel like Khamzat, he had issues with Gilbert Burns.
I like the Gilbert fight. I thought Gilbert won.
I thought Gilbert won too.
That fight. I was out there.
I thought Gilbert won, but I feel like they gave it to Khamzat because of the hype.
For sure.
And then he had more takedowns though.
It was close, but I think dude did more damage. And
for sure, he had that full spaghetti leg.
It was good to see.
That's why I feel like in this fight with Usman and him, he's not gonna be able to treat Usman like that. And like I feel like Usman's hands may be better.
He won't be able to. And Usman ain't scared.
And the thing is, Khamzat, like he's later in the fight, he's not good. Usman can go 5 rounds with ease. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like after the first round is gonna be like, is he gonna be on shaky legs or what? So it's really interesting.
I got Usman.
Yeah, I'm rocking with Usman too.
Yeah, that you guys bring up some good points. When the lines first opened, it was actually a pick'ems for like probably all of 2 to 5 minutes at most. And now, you got Chimaev at like a minus 280, minus 300 in some spots.
Wow.
And I feel like at that point, now you're disrespecting someone. I know that the short notice does concern me a lot, but I think I might have to sprinkle.
He trains. I don't think he would have took it if he doesn't.
For sure.
Correct.
And that was also
unless they broke the bank.
Yeah, look, he lost 2 in a row. You know what I mean? He can't just go out there and take it back.
You can't afford that.
So I believe he thinks he could beat this motherfucker. He's been in there training,
Hell yeah. And then one thing though, if Khamzat can go in there and look like a straight berserker and get out Usman, then I can't hate on this motherfucker no more. All right, like you know what I'm saying? But that's like a big task. Like the only thing is sketch too is like Usman's first fight at 185, like we talked about earlier. But I feel like against this guy, it could work.
Yeah, he cuts a lot.
The travel.
So,
Yeah, hell yeah. And he's been saying like Dave said that he wanted to go to 185, but the only reason he didn't go to 185 because Izzy had the belt. They're doing the African King shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, but also they announced that the winner of this is going to fight Strickland for the middleweight title.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah. I think Usman's live. I mean, for who I think is going to win, I think Khamzat's going to pull it out because I think the stakes are there. But it is a way tougher matchup for him as well because when Costa was supposed to fight this fight, it's like, man, I'm not falling for the Costa trap. He looks great.
Costa
all that stuff. But nah, bro, he hasn't been the same even before he got humped by Izzy.
Yeah, his only good win against Yoel, I didn't even think he won that fight. I thought Romero should have got that.
Yoel only loses because he does not play. He just like stands there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only problem. And as he gets older, he just did it more. But yeah, Khamzat, this is his at home, like his homeland type of vibe. Like not his homeland, but his region, I guess. And he's not claiming Sweden anymore. If you notice, the flag has changed. He is now UAE fighter.
It's because they dropping that bag on him. This
is kind of money or something.
Yeah. They dropping that bag. Every time they show like viral videos, they're giving them like rollies and like APs and shit like that. So yeah.
So this is his time. But so I think he pulls out. But damn, this is a great fight. Don't sleep on Kamaru. That's for damn sure.
No, for sure. Especially like this because
Kamaru would have a better chance on like a full camp for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Not,
Bless you.
But I still think he could fucking
lightning in a bottle.
I mean, shit, bro. It could happen, bro.
I would love to see it. Let's say that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
that'd be crazy.
He could win, and you have to. You know what I mean? I don't think he would have took this fight if he didn't think that he was gonna win this shit. Because he can't go out and lose again like that.
Facts.
Facts. That is that part, the intangibles in there.
And then also like we said title fight next too. So shit.
Well, yeah, and this is a guy it's not like you're like, oh yeah, they got a lot of hype behind him. This guy's you've seen him destroy guys real quick and then throw them around. So
15, 16 straight before Leon.
Yep.
Man, what a story would it be that Usman takes his short notice, wins, and he moves up in weight, right? And then he gets a title shot at the middleweight, and then he wins that too. That would just be crazy.
Because he already has a dub on Strickland.
Yeah, and then he gets Black Panther 3.
Takes care of the business and just continues to be the champ of the people. No. For the working man.
I want to see him get a Disney Plus series.
The Strickland Disney Plus series, man.
No, I want his Black Panther character to get a show. That'd be sweet.
Who?
Usman's.
Oh, I thought you meant Strickland. I was like, you want Strickland on Disney Plus, bro?
Oh, that's not happening.
You're out of pocket.
Yeah, I thought he was.
Yeah, next up here, we got the main event, man. Another savior, man. Alexander Volkanovski against Islam Makhachev.
Man, crazy. Charles Oliveira, last round of sparring. I guess, did he take a headbutt or what? Took a headbutt or something, and then half of his eyebrow is hanging off his face. Dana White was saying that they should have waited to like see their doctor, so they could have got like a plastic surgeon, whatever. But the cut looked bad. It's like, hell no, you can't take no fight after that. Like they stopped that cut in a fight. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So It was so it was just all bad. And then hey, what do you know? They ended up. They said, we ain't messing with what's his name? Yeah, we ain't messing with Gamrot. They said forget Gamrot.
Yeah,
we messing with Volkanovski.
Man, Gamrot was fresh too. He didn't even fight much on the last fight because of the whole Fiziev injury. So it was like he was ready. He thought it was it. He's mad. What was that rumor there?
I heard he was
flying
mad
to Vegas.
I didn't look at that story, but I heard he was mad.
Yeah, that was a fake tweet. Yeah, was it a fake tweet or
said irate? It said he was irate. I didn't look it up though.
Yeah,
because I guess he's still like the backup fighter for this fight, just in case something does happen with like Volk or something. That he's
how is he the backup to the backup? He should have been. I thought he was the backup already.
Welcome to the UFC, bro. That's how they do you.
I 100% agree with the UFC move on this because nobody's buying that pay-per-view. You know how many pay-per-views this is? Who knows? This might have been more now versus the Charles. I would rather see Charles because I want to see that get back. But Alexander's a great replacement. It just sucks. This is on 11 days, and he's got all the stuff going against him with the surgery. They're talking about him having his first kid. It's like, damn.
No, his third kid.
Third kid. It's like, oh, man.
That's the thing. At least, like, he will be heavy already because, you know, he's been chilling. But then that's what sucks about, like, he's not going to probably have the win. And I just been thinking, like, he has to go out there and just get it done quick. He has to do, like, Bisping did Rockhold. You know what I'm saying? Just go out there. Because, you know, in the first fight, Makhachev didn't like those punches. That's when he was always grappling and when he was getting lit up by Volk. So, like,
I think
go ahead.
I think Islam learned a lot from this last fight, and he's gonna make a lot of improvements,
especially short notice. Like, I'm also like, because like I would go with Islam by winning by like submission. You know, just drowning him out later and just tapping him out, just because it's a lot going against Volk. Like the hype killer just said, like the surgery is one thing. He was even thinking about fight. He wanted to do December, but then he got the surgery. He's like, nah. And then they're saying January against Ilya. Is like, so he was chilling and had his kid, like Davey Jones just said. It's like, yeah, he's big chilling.
Yeah, I think he won by decision, but
I thought he won that last fight for sure.
You know what though? I would love to see the stat because I know Max won after having his last kid. And it's like sometimes when you have a kid, these fighters, unless you're a woman, the most of these guys are winning.
Get it too, man.
Well, no, the ladies that come back from their pregnancies, they seem to always lose that first fight.
You just get
unless there's heartbreak involved.
Rob Font just had a daughter.
Yeah, and he knocked out Yanez.
Yeah, out of
there. Max knocked out homeboy from China. That was So there's some power to having a kid, maybe. Who knows?
Nah,
it's the dad strength.
Right.
It increases every time. Yep. Hey, 2 times.
Hey, beastie.
At least 3 times.
Man, I mean, I'm on the same sentiment because of that, because it'll be a great rematch. But I was surprised they made this because I thought UFC was going to milk it a little more. Like with the promo for when they do set it up, and Volkanovski, like you just said, surgery, man.
I feel like they owe the people in Abu Dhabi, like, because they're like partners with them, so I feel like they owe their partners big fights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Remember, Dana said he wanted to be the first one to call them, his partners out there, and say, "Hey, Charles got injured." But they said the Brazilians can't keep their mouth shut over there, so it leaked out.
Yeah. So I feel like they owe them big ass fights because they got so much money. Like, look, even now Saudi Arabia is gonna get a fight now, so they doing.
Yeah, I saw that.
Don't they build these stadiums just for these events?
They used to, but I think they Abu Dhabi they finally they have like a their own little arena now.
Fight Island, yeah, they did to
because I was telling Dave about the first one out there, the 112 Anderson Silva versus Damian Maia. Like they're literally fighting outside in the desert.
Yeah, that was a different one.
Bugs are in there. Like you got dragonflies flying on Joe.
Which one was that?
That was the first fight in Abu Dhabi with Damian Maia versus Anderson Silva and BJ Penn versus Frankie Edgar.
That was 2010 because I remember they were pissed off at Anderson and made him fight like 2 or 3 months later in August in Oakland.
Yeah, that's what Anderson had that blow up in the 4th and 5th round where he was like going crazy. Yeah, hella long ago. But they were they were actually outside though. But now that's crazy. You hella tired. It's like hella humid out there. It's like yo,
it's just the desert.
Anderson Silva fought in Oakland. That's crazy.
Yeah, what's the name though? My people went to Fight Island. My coach, Jim, and he said this shit was so damn hot, like on your back. Like the whole shit was so hot. He said they had to go. He said during the daytime people weren't outside. He's like, what the hell? Everyone goes out at night. They sleep during the day because it's so hot. And they're like they live during the night.
Damn, that's wild.
Yeah, I don't like fights out there. So it's always like cheating for the.
Well, I don't like the time change.
Nah, but they make it for us though.
No, this one's on early.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's at 8 a.m. or something, right? That's not too early.
What the fuck?
Oh, you didn't know that?
The pay-per-view starts at 11. Yeah.
I mean, 8 to me is okay. 8 a.m. is not that early.
It's better than 2 a.m.
5 a.m. for the
a couple
prelims.
Weeks ago.
That's crazy.
He said, "What the fuck? I gotta wake up." Yeah, bro.
No,
it's chill. The early prelims start at 7 a.m. Pacific. You guys are good, man. The main card's at 11 a.m. Pacific. That's chill.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so y'all trip. But yeah, man, the odds are a little closer than expected than last time compared to the first time they fought. Makhachev's like minus 240 right now. Volkanovski's just plus 200.
Even on
take
short
it for what
notice?
it is. Yeah, right.
Wow.
Does that make it interesting?
That would be like the odds with the camp,
Facts.
Man, that just makes it make it think about it, But yeah, I think Islam is his fight to win, but Volkanovski, the IQ, the well-roundedness, he's just the smaller guy. But we've seen the last fight. I mean, no two fights are exactly the same, but man, he's got the power, he got the speed on him, and he's got the IQ, so he's definitely live. That's for damn sure. Yeah. But I'm gonna pick Islam, not a hot take for the win. But my heart would be cheering for Volkanovski, bro, to dethrone him. Makhachev is too large too, man. I'm gonna see how he cuts on the fight day because remember Khabib had a hard time cutting weight too near the end of his career. I'll see how Makhachev does because he looks huge all the time for that weight class. Huge
for sure. Man, yeah, I mean, same with you, man. My heart is going with Volk, but I feel like the short camp is what's messing it up. I feel like Volk got to empty the tank in the first round, try to get him out of there for sure. But I feel like Makhachev can tap him later, which would be wild because Volk's never been finished.
Man, I go for the dogs. I'm with Volk. Team Volk. Let's go hard, man.
Hey, okay. Well, shit, man, I'm excited for that. Hopefully, no more fights get taken off or anything from now until then. But yeah, what fights are you most excited to look for other than the main events? I mean, we know the main events are going to be bangers.
Main events.
I mean, yeah, the main events. You don't think the card's that great?
The Nathaniel Wood fight. I'm juiced for that. That's a cool fight.
Nathaniel Wood.
Yeah. And that's the thing about these fights. It's like you learn somebody. Let's see if somebody blows up off this card. I don't know. It's it's UFC. It's the product's always the best. I remember watching PFL. I think it was PFL, and it's just like the in between fight production is just so trash. It's so trash. And then
Hey, you know me.
UFC.
I've been going to the PFLs.
Oh,
bro.
no. I mean, but it's like there's just long pauses where there's just a camera on the ring. Nobody's saying anything. And the UFC, I mean,
boxing's the worst. So like they don't even show
Oh, yeah,
they don't even show the
Jesus
replay of the knockout. It's like, bro, what's going
we're
on?
here, you know.
Well, I like Jimmy
Boxing's the
Lennon.
worst.
I like Jimmy Lennon Jr. Oh, boxing, big boxing fight. Dylan Dennis, Logan Paul.
Yeah, what do you think about that, Max?
Did you see the drama today?
It might be Mike Perry
You
though, right?
see
Yeah.
him bust him with that bottle, whatever that was.
It was the microphone. It was the mic.
That was the mic. Yeah, he but
Hey, but
do the shit first.
Logan Paul threw that shit at his nuts, like, hey, bro, and then I would have done the same thing.
Hard though.
Yeah, like your balls, like, yo, hold on, cuz.
That was a good shot because he threw it with his left hand and it went right through the security guards and just bing.
Right, boom.
They showed a different angle. It leaked them right, not on it. It's like on the cheek though, like so he's good to go. But that's hella funny. That shit was hilarious.
I don't like it, man. I don't like the suing and. He brought some guy up there for how to catch a predator. You're a predator, all that shit like that. Oh man, what are you doing? Like,
that's just that celebrity YouTube boxing.
He's whack, bro.
He's fighting a small ass dude too, like compared to him. It's like crazy.
There's like a 30-pound difference. Because he's like 200 pounds, and then I think Dylan Dennis is like a welterweight.
See, that's why I wish Mike Perry really was taking the fight. Mike Perry would beat the brakes off him.
And it's boxing. It's boxing. There's no grappling. Like Mike Perry would. Yeah, dude, there's a reason he's the king of the bare knuckle right now. That boy's. Well, hey, we got somebody who took care of him, so it's but it's
Mike Perry.
Yeah, man, you guys are cool now, right? You good?
Huh?
I said you guys are good. That you guys are good now.
We fought and then we weren't cool and then we were cool and then we weren't cool again and then he blocked me. He blocked me for like 2-3 years.
Damn, what the fuck is beef?
Yeah, we were beefing.
It's funk for real. Hey, Dan, that's the picture they got for you.
Hey, this is before we go.
The first UFC fight.
Hey, old picture here, old school picture.
That was it. That's your right. That's your first fight in the UFC.
The hair, the beard.
Yeah, Diaz McGregor.
Hey, but yeah, man.
Now
you know your picture's on there.
Yeah. So what's up with you, Max? When you about to get back in there?
What you got going on?
Man, they told me October, November. It's not October because we're already here.
Yeah.
Maybe November, December, but I'm training. I'm in the 80s. I hit 180.
Oh, you ready then?
89, 88. I've been training, but it's more about getting the weight off is the thing.
Yeah.
You got it. It takes the time to like shred down right. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm ready to go now. I'm ready for November, December. I asked them for a few different people. They said they're not available. I asked for Jeff Neal in Austin, but they said he's not available.
He keep pulling out too a lot of his fights.
Yeah. I said I won't fight Ponzinibbio 9 days, but I'll beat him up in next month. So
let's go.
That
man.
Whoever, man, it's like let's fucking fight. Let's fight. What the fuck am I doing it for? Like let me fight, bro. I mean, they got guys fighting 5 times in a fucking card. So
hell yeah.
Their 5th time this year. Like I want to fight. Fucking let me fight, man.
Let's do it.
You got to hit up. You got to hit up Sean Shelby or some shit. Like
my manager talks to them and stuff all the time. Check-ins and stuff, and like they're working on something big. So I'm just fucking ready to them,
And do you want to fight like in a crowd or like Vegas again?
I want to fight in the crowd.
Yeah.
I mean, I fight wherever, but the crowds are lit,
Yeah, they gotta do the crowds now. Apex not the same anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking earlier today they used to have a crowd every time.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
bro, they need to go to they need to come back out here. They need to go to the Chase Center or something. That'd be lit.
It's just a lot of hard. It's a lot. I believe it's a lot easier to have a fight at the Apex versus.
Yeah, not for them. Yeah, because they don't got to pay nothing. They're just like, yep, we just put it in our own shit.
Those seats are $1,500 to get in there.
Yeah, hell yeah. $2 grand damn near.
Yeah, but
and UFC don't give no discounts or nothing either. That's the craziest thing. Nobody. How's the new gym? I know you guys just got a new gym over there at MMA Gold.
It's lit, man. Yeah, it's lit. Brand new, everything inside. It's inside this place called MAP Training Center. Yeah, they got the turf. They got all the different kind of stuff. All the machines. We're running jiu-jitsu out of there, MMA, all kinds of shit. But we got Jim built us a special room. Open the doors. We got our pictures on the walls, like mural kind of things, from like fights. You know what I mean? It's pretty lit.
That's dope.
We got the sauna place in the back. We're getting some ice baths and shit up in there. It's like hell official. We moved in like 2 weeks ago. So
the team just got too big and needed a new headquarters.
Shit, all the way official.
Yeah,
it just worked out. It worked out.
That's dope.
It worked out.
That's hard.
Yeah. Hey, so before we go, let the people know what you're up to as far as like, you know, your videos you've been posting talking about the fights, promoting filth bombs. You tell me about filth bombs.
Haynes picks, man.
Yeah, we be out here. There's so much shit that I do, man. It's hard to fucking wrap my head around what they're talking about. Filth bomb breaks. Yeah. What do I got? I got cards. I'm in a bunch of cards, so I collect my cards and I do the cards online, like sports cards. Like you think, like basketball cards when you're a kid, they have fucking UFC cards for all the people, you know.
Yeah.
I got
a bunch of my own.
Yes.
It's pretty lit. So
I gave Davey. You have a Usman card, and that is a case hit. I gave that not knowing that was the case hit at the time out of the select H2s. So you have a Kamaru Usman artistic series or selection.
Where?
This guy Davey does. Yeah.
I don't think you. I've been looking at it, bro.
Oh, I thought you were talking this one. I'm like, I don't have that.
Oh no.
Not this one.
Oh no, it's like a dark card. If you don't have it, I have it here somewhere in the house. I haven't found it, but I know I hold it.
You got an artistic selection?
Yeah, I hit two. I hit an O'Malley and I hit a Usman.
Yeah.
Bro, you see, like I go on my little run where it's nothing, and then like I hit the filth bomb break with you. Psh, I pulled that gold Amanda Nunes. It's not for me, it's for our boy Chef. But yeah, like that was still my purchase. I got in there. I cleaned up. I cleaned up the welterweight, cleaned up the bantamweight, the flyweight.
This one was a gift too from Hype Killa. Appreciate you, Hype.
That's a blue one, Cecil. That's a number. But hey, I'm hating on Chronicle right now. I got my own good day. Like I might not be purchasing your product this year, but I might, depending upon if you lost the rights. But we'll see.
Trying to start beef on here.
I'm faithful. I'm faithful over here, and I'd be salty sometimes.
All right. Yeah, man, but shit, we're hyped. Hopefully, there's no big changes to the card, and I appreciate Max coming on and showing love.
For real.
Thank you.
Yeah, and giving us some insight to the excitement of the card, man. Fight Island. It's just hype. Let's go, all. Peace out. Smoke up. Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead, man.
Are we not going to do throw a parlay out there?
Oh, if you want, yeah. Best looks. I was asking earlier. Maybe I was loaded and I forgot.
I think if just because there's four of us, one each, just pick like maybe their lock, the one they think is gonna win.
Can't use the L word, bro.
I don't want to use that, but you know what I mean.
It's a fucking fight.
Your fight that you think you got it.
Yeah. Go ahead. Who do you think?
I'm going with Walker. Walker's gonna be my my pick of the night.
Wow,
yeah.
Wow. That's bold, man. I'm gonna go with Nurmagomedov, Syed Nurmagomedov. That's gonna be my best bet, best look. Minus 200. Yeah, I'm gonna be on that. That's what I'm gonna be on. So I'm gonna be excited.
Pull the card back up.
All right, pull the card back up. Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna rock with either Bruno Silva or my guy Usman.
Oh yeah, Usman.
I feel like he can do it, man.
Man,
if he gets hurt, he'll be hot.
Probably Islam.
Islam. Yeah, that's exciting, man. It's gonna be crazy because somebody's gonna have the shocking moment. I just have a feeling that night it's gonna have something happen.
Or Makayev.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh
But
yeah, that's a setup fight for sure.
That might be
But
too heavy.
I feel like those shakeups made this like card like way better though, in my opinion.
For sure. For sure. I mean, I don't know. I would like to see Doe Bronx get his get back. That's why.
Yeah.
I just hate seeing them fighting in Abu Dhabi. I feel like they be cheating.
Yeah,
the judging's always sketchy, bro.
I don't know. They be making them.
UFC Noche, we were there.
They going too hard out there.
10-8. They gave it 10-8.
Hey, for real, it got over for
like,
Brasso.
She was
she
thought she said she won. DC's like, no, you didn't win.
I win.
But you didn't.
And then Trevor Peak. Trevor Peak's also my other best bet, y'all. That's gonna be what I'm on. Trevor Peak. Trevor Peak by KO.
We'll see. I like that guy, but I'll let you wrap it up.
But yeah, man, shout out Max, man. We need him to come back, take some more ears, man. Shout out Hype Killer. Shout out Davey Jones, man. Shout out the listeners, man. Smoke them if you got them. Enjoy the fights. Send us your picks. You know what I'm saying? Who you got? You fading us or
comments.
What? And like
talk shit. I don't care. Just type
big
something.
Shout out to Max for taking the time out of his day to come fuck with us. Appreciate that, dog.
Thank you, guys.